Okay, time for more XD. And let me tell you something. I am ready for war. Look at that.
I'm waiting for the thing to show up,
Yeah,
but okay.
I have 30 Hyper Potions and 50 Ultra Balls.
Wow.
Yeah, and I should also mention, Team Stronger. Let me go through them real quick. So, Amaya, I should mention something. I went through Mount Battle's areas 4 and 5 and did Railgun Coliseum 4 times. Mount Battle Area 5 gets you Rock Tomb, and I think that's the best it's gonna get for Rock Stab on Amaya. And also the move tutor had Double Edge, so yeah, that's good neutral. Sujin has not changed. Fault was also not changed. Clara is the same. Devour! The 4th win at Railgun Coliseum gets you Solar Beam. That's what I was aiming for, and now I'm rocking Sunny Beam.
Awesome.
Toph, I decided to give Crunch, and it's got Earthquake, and it still has Hidden Power Water, though that will change momentarily, I think. I've been thinking about that. Yeah, because yeah, I'm gonna give it Flame... yes, I'm gonna give Toph Flamethrower. Oh no, it can't learn yet, so it has to wait till evolve. Dang. Oh well. So yeah, also from Railgun Coliseum, you can get TNs for Giga Drain, Iron Tail, and I believe it was... what was the other one? I think it was Psychic? I don't know. I think you get Facade from Area 4 of Mount Battle. Anyways, we're ready to go. And also, I should mention something else. I've purified all the Shadow Pokemon I've gotten so far, but I want to show you guys something.
What?
If you think we're close to the end game, no. I gotta show you this. Look at all the Shadow Pokemon still left. That's roughly 1/3 of the entire list. And they're all in one location. Well, all but one. But we'll get to that. Anyways, most of the Pokemon are... yeah, about 1/3 of all Shadow Pokemon are in Citydark Isle. And a lot of endgame trainers are gonna have upwards of 3 or 4 of them. The kid gloves are off. You wondering why I went out of my way to prep my team and get all these items? It's not gonna be easy. And like I said, I am ready for war. Anyways. We're coming here to Gationport. I think I got a text from my older brother.
Right. By the way, happy birthday, dude.
Thanks. Yeah, Robo-Kyogre is finally done. So yeah. Makan finished assembling the Robo-Kyogre.
Huh.
That's how we're getting to Citydark Isle. Why did I hear Steam achievement just now?
Steam achievement?
Yeah, like that sound effect just now. Well, that wasn't you?
No.
I have VTube Studio running and that doesn't have achievements, does it? No, it doesn't. Weird.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, that's what I heard.
What?
My older brother sent me a gift.
Oh.
He sent me a game called Windswept. I heard about that from Hoshi and it was on my wish list. Anyway. Crane, son of a... Oh, right. I gotta go to the gotta head back to HQ real quick. Robo-Kyogre. Okay, before we head out, let's quickly go see Professor Crane. Secret passage. Open that box. Inside is a Master Ball.
Ooh.
And yeah. Okay, also, I'm gonna tell you something. There is a specific spot I recommend using this thing, and it's not what you think it is. Okay, yeah, so you've played Pokemon XD before, right?
Yeah, and I used my Master Ball to catch Lugia.
That's not advisable. We'll get there later though. Like your first instinct is to do that, and it's not a terrible idea, but there's a better spot for it.
Okay.
We'll get there when we get there, but for now, let's head to Citydark. All right. I'm prepped for. My team is ready, and I'm prepped for war. Let's frickin' do this. I love Citydark Isle's ambience. Like, holy cow, they knocked it out of the park with this place. Like, this foreboding area, the storming weather, the rough seas, it's perfect.
Don't forget the lava going into the ocean.
I mean, that's to be expected from final areas. Like, it's more surprising when there isn't lava coming down. Hello. Hey, you, that thing you're running, it's kind of cool. That's gonna make you in a port somewhere, but I don't give a hoot about that. Every problem someone shows up here, that's on our boat. How'd you even get here? Honestly, the fact they got here at all is remarkable. Crawdon and Pelipper. Amaya! Sujin! And unfortunately, this is not a battle for Amaya. But this is a good opportunity to... But if this guy uses a bunch of water Pokemon, this is a good opportunity to show off what Devourer can do. And also, it seems like I'm over-leveled for this. No. Trust me, levels aren't gonna mean much when battles really start getting tough.
Right.
You remember planning to use Aerial Ace on Amaya. Bumblebee, that makes sense. Aerial Ace, less so. Anyway, set up the sun. Also, in case you're curious why I went with Victory Bell over Shiftry, I checked stats. Victory Bell is actually stronger.
That, and it's a poison type, too.
Yeah, which gives it a much better secondary stab over Shiftry. But yeah. Numbers don't lie. Shiftry's advantage is marginally higher bulk and a bit higher, and I think its speed is a bit better, but that's about it. Anyway, Solar Beam time! And also, this gives Fault works very well with Devourer since Sunny Day also boosts Fire type attacks.
Cool.
Mentine. Ice Beam. Go back. Oh! A Shadow Pokemon! Wasn't that? Okay, that changed my thinking.
What do we got?
Golduck. I better bring in a professional for this one. Sujin, come back! Clara, you're up! Nice! Got freaking dropped! Bye-bye life! That is also a Shadow Pokemon. Hang tough! Defense! Thunder Wave! Also, by the way, don't bother with Tower Balls in this game. They won't help you, because battles aren't gonna, most of the time, aren't gonna last long enough for Tower Balls to reach their full potential. That's the thing about double battles.
Right.
Having a few net balls on hand is a good idea, though. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Got it! Off to a good start. Also, one last note, since so many Shadow Pokemon are here, this area takes some time, so if you still have an open spot on your team, it isn't exactly terrible to have one of these last Pokemon be a filler. Golduck is pretty decent, you can totally make it work if you wanted to. You probably have a better water type though, but yeah. Not saying it's awful or anything. Come on, Ultra Ball. Yeah. Yeah, Tower Balls I feel like are our last resort option. One, 2, 3. Got it. Okay, we're done. It's already 2 down. The kid's tough. So working with Cypher. Let's get healed. What do you say? No. Oh, he gave me a battle CD. Okay. I already got the one I was after from battle CDs, though. Okay, I think this elevator could take you up. No. But this will be important later. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, we're at the gate. You got a healing machine and a PC. Might as well take advantage of the PC to put the stuff in the purify, put the monster just caught in the purify chamber. Fumbling over everything right now. Still don't understand the flow stat. Anyways. And we got jumped. You look suspicious. I won't let you go on. I'm sorry, Haven, but I don't think you can stop me. Masquerain and Dunsparce. take by Ice Beam! And it's already down. Roselia! Something else Ice Beam can drop. Double Edge! Sans recoil thanks to Rockhead. Screech! That's annoying. Spinda! Iron Tail. And down it goes. Really? You don't have a Shadow Pokemon? I'm surprised. Thought you would have had at least one. Yeah, well.
What, you wanted a Shadow Spinda?
No, I just thought you would have at least I thought the Mook would have at least one Shadow because I know a few in the opening area.
Shit.
Okay. Got a dead end right here, so that was completely pointless. Hey. Chaser Fergie. Xatu and Dodrio. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure that Dodrio is a Shadow. I am fairly certain of that. Sure enough. I remember correctly. Dodrio! Honestly, Dodrio is one of the best flying types you could have. It is great. It's fast, it hits hard, and it doesn't have much in the way of downsides.
Except when it lost, like, Tri-Attack in Gen 4.
Well, it didn't. I mean, yeah, but again, I know, but it still always had return. That's the thing. Take this! Down it goes! I love Xatu's fading animation so much. It's so goofy. Whiscash.
Nero.
Okay. Did you know that speedruns of this game aren't especially popular?
Gee, I wonder why.
It's not for the reason it's not what you think. The reason speedruns aren't popular, dang it. The reason speedruns of this game aren't popular is specifically the final boss. Like, even with everything mathematically figured out, as speedrunners like to do, you still got about a 60% chance of success on it. And Raticate, I think that's another Shadow. Yes! Try and bang up a Maya all you like, it won't work. Anyway, Raticate, no, Raticate's not good. Like, you have a Dodrio literally standing right there. It's the better normal type.
No doubt about it. Especially since Raticate is one of those old rodent Pokemon.
The one thing Raticate has going for it is Guts, which, you know, that's a decent upside, but I don't think it's worth it at that point. Man, they really got it out for Amaya.
Of the two forms of Raticate's forms, which is better, Kanto or Alola?
Honestly, Kanto. Alola kind of dropped the ball on it because it made it so much slower. It's taking away one of the things Raticate could actually do.
Ah.
Yeah, kind of a shame. Kind of a shame, really.
Well, they made it a dark type.
I know, but it didn't really fix any of its underlying issues like other like regional forms like to do. Like Alolan Muck added Dark type to its poison. That was pretty cool. Alolan Ninetales went in a completely different direction and was kind of crazy in certain situations. Let's see. Galarian Linoon allowed it became Obstagoon, which is one of my favorite Galarian Pokemon. But yeah. Paldean Tauros really gave Tauros a new life.
It gave Tauros 3 new lives.
Yeah. But yeah, Raticate didn't really get much. It got more bulk, less speed, and dark typing. Didn't really help much. One, two, three. Got it. Alright, just another 2 down. Let's get them set and ready to go. Might as well heal up while I'm at it. Okay, got 4 purifications going on at once. Alright, let's keep moving. Item. A Max Elixir. Could come in handy. That's not what I wanted. A Pokemon. Hello, sir. What are you doing here? I should be slowing down Master Grieva's Luxor Cruiser, but I'm completely lost. It's right outside! Sailor Golos. Okay. Aron and Corsola. I like your style. Hey, don't mind the noise, just yard work going on outside. Wow. Nice. But what are you doing? There's a rock type standing right there and you attack the grass type! I don't understand!
Well, that's more stupid AI.
I'm usually double edge because it's perfectly accurate. And I think at this point, I don't know if Arn can withstand it at this point. Anyway, Solar Beam! Yupata! Yep, I was right. And yeah, that Pupitar is another Pokemon that's gonna get smoked by Solar Beam. And yeah. Okay. Ah, come on, Amaya, you're so close! Hello.
So Maya evolves to level 42, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So after this battle, we should be good.
I thought it was 45.
No, that's my Brava. Lemon Ball's at 42. Okay, might as well 42. Ah, come on! How close is Devourer? Devourer, how close are you to a level? 79, less than 100. Okay, we put up light screen, but fortunately I have an answer for that. Since Sludge Bomb is physical in this game, for some reason. Nice! Just, man, that... Yeah, Devourer's got the poison barb, I'm pretty sure. There we go. CK! Dang it.
What?
Rock Tomb missed. Okay, let me check. Did I give Devourer the Poison Barb? No, I gave it the Miracle Seed. I should give it the Poison Barb, because... Yeah, the attack in neutral probably be better to power up. I don't know. I'll figure it. I'll figure it out. Solar Beam! Freaking dropped! Also, I did test Hidden Power on a couple of my Pokemon. Devourer had Hidden Power Bug, which is fine, but... Seriously? But I feel like Protect would do me better if I'm going to be using this thing with Faults a lot of the time. There we go. And we're done here. Yes, finally Amaya's evolving! We waited ages for this. Okay. Only got one thing left to evolve. Okay. Be ready for a fight. I'm gonna get Toph and Fault out for this one. Look who it is! We're gonna be finding all the Cypher admins throughout this place. Gardevoir and Gorobus. Fault! Toph! Earthquake. Fault, protect it. That's that double battle strategy! Crunch attack, crunch attack, crunch attack. And down. I don't know if it's a male Gardevoir. Huh. You think she'd have a female? Roselia! Earthquake! Down! Yeah. And this is Toph, and yeah, my team's got a lot of good synergies going on with one another, as you can no doubt tell. It's all been building up for this. This is the kind of team I've been crafting the entire time. Far-fetched! What? That's a Shadow Pokemon! You gotta be kidding me! That's so far-fetched! How could that be the Shadow Pokemon? And Altaria is also a Shadow Pokemon. This is slightly awkward, but I can manage. I'm gonna get Clara out here for some help. If I can nail Altaria with a Dragon Breath Paralysis, I'd be in a good spot. And I'm not too worried about Dragon Breath KOing Altaria because Altaria is bulky and Vibrava isn't exactly strong. Yep, see, we're fine. Nope. Shadow Mist. I don't know what lowering my evasion's gonna do for you. Shadow Panic, that's new. Is that the double-sided Confuse Ray? Yes. That's not good. That's not good at all. Ah. Okay, good. Body Slam! Well, that hurt. And it got paralyzed, though. That works. Shadow Sky. That's all I need. One, two, three. Got it! Dang it, Clara. Oh no, Clara! Alright. One, two. Dang. Come on, Toph, you can do this. Not again. Well, then again, Toph's already confused. I'm trying to attack you with her. Get up! One, two, three. Got it! Okay, let's go back and heal. Daltora's got the Dragon Fang. Also, how did that flow rating get so high? I mean, what the heck is... I don't get flow at all. I really don't get flow at all. Like, sometimes I can get it to work and other times I can't. It's so weird. Okay, now for the next leg. Hello. This is a proper research facility. I think you'll find I'm average height. Thank you very much. Crobat and Seviper. Bolt! Tough! Dragon Breath! Heh, not like it's gonna matter, it's gonna drop anyway. Rock Slide! Or not. Wait, where's the thought? Dragon Breath! Oh, it's just a big look at this. Earthquake! Doesn't have a Crobat. Top make ground moves miss. And bye-bye. Critical too, dang. That had to hurt. Chimek again with something something else that floats. Dang it! A wrench attack. See if that's what Rock Slide's enough this time. Nope. Let's get going, aim. Well, this won't end well. And Toph, level 43. Very nice. Feel the burn! Dang! Crit on the Masquerade, too. From a camera, no less. So this part of Cinedargus was creating the rough seas outside. And yeah, it's whirlpools are created when water currents collide. It's true. I've done that when I'm swimming in a pool. Over here we have 5 Ultra Balls. Very good. What's this? 3 Hydro Potions. Very nice. Okay. Let's get... Alright. You're in my way. Litnar, you're in my way. Electrode and Mischievous. Electrode's up against 2 ground types. I don't think it's gonna get very far. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Need luck. Ooh, scary. Earthquake! AO2 combatants are immune. Ladle! What is with everyone using Pokemon I can't touch with Earthquake? You're making this harder than it needs to be! Just let me Earthquake spam to cheese all the battles! That's not hard, is it? Anyway, false level 43 now. Kangaskhan! Is a Shadow Pokemon! Kangaskhan! Powerful normal type, solid ability in early bird, and yeah, not much. So yeah, it does what it needs to do. I honestly think Dodrio is better, but this is an option. Oh! Freaking torched! And you have Bayonet, which I'm pretty sure is also a Shadow Pokemon. Sure enough, I was right. And as an alternative to Dusclops, you're trading in the raw bulk of Dusclops for actual attacking power, because Ghost-type moves are physical in this game.
Okay.
Oh, wow! Toph! You're a freaking survivor! Oh, wonderful. Also, something else in Kangaskhan's favor, it has a solid base speed stat. I like how the little guy is cheering for his mommy with Kangaskhan. That's a nice touch. Two, three, and got it. Good hit. And unfortunately, there goes Fault. Okay, let's try Clara. Dragon Breath! Okay, I was right to go for Thunder Wave. Toss another Ultra Ball. One, two, three. Got it! Okay. I need to go heal. Okay. I Again, I don't get flow at all. Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Okay. I still want to use these two for a little bit longer because I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on a rare candy, right? Yes, I am. So when top hits all 44, I can just use rare candy and skip right to 45. Alright. Hey. Okay, got it. Oh, email. It's blank. And also, I'm pretty sure the subject was misspelled. First email was always an image by mistake. Also, possible misspellings and embarrassed by his mistakes, and you can tell Egan is an old man. But yeah, let me check the first email. It says, Donwit Seifert. Anyway, gotta push this. And that cools off the lava on this end. Because we're a great battler, we're not exactly fireproof. And over here, we have 2 revives. Very nice. Okay, you need to go push that other one too. This gets pushed down. And voila! We have our way forward. And we also have a way over here. Let's grab this before we move on. White herb, 2 of them. It restores stat drops. If you're using overheat, there's an idea, but they're one-time use, so only maybe for specific fights. Oh hey, you're hanging tough with this magma hot heat. I thought it was gonna melt waiting. I'm kind of impressed you didn't. Anyway, Grappel has Houndoom and Ninetales, and I got a button check. Give me a sec, let me deal with that. Anyways, this is something I can completely cheese. Flamethrower. Okay, both of them are going for flamethrower on the 2 fire resists. Cool. I mean, Ninetales I get, but why didn't Houndoom use Crunch? I don't know. Crit on the Houndoom, and down it goes. Dang. And Ninetales goes down too. Like, Earthquake abuse, if you know how to abuse Earthquake, it is a super powerful weapon. Anyway. Vileplume! Oh, that thing's gonna get torched. And Magmar! And it's a shadow! Okay, anyway. Magmar! Why would you use that over Camerupt? Legitimate question.
Yeah, especially since Magmortar doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, and this late in the game too. Like, I'm sorry, you had your chance at a good fire type by now. Magmar ain't it. It's one upside is that when purified, it gets follow me, but I feel like at this point you have better options for that. You have better options for that too. Down it goes. Pinsir, I'm pretty sure, is also a shadow. Yep.
You said you took the Magmar.
What do you mean?
You said down it goes, you took down the Magmar.
No, I took down Vileplume. I need Clara. That hurt. Yeah, both these guys hit hard, so gotta be careful. Jeez. Jeez! Tough! No!
What happened?
Toph got ganged up on and just completely annihilated.
Yeesh.
Okay. If I can get the Magmar, that would at least cut my problems down. At least cut my problems to half. One, 2, 3. Okay, good. Half my problems are gone.
All that's left is the Pinsir.
Yep. Please let the static kick in. No, of course not. Man, this thing hits hard. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can land a freeze. No, so much for that. Unfortunately, I think being a bug type means I can netball it. One, 2, 3. Got it! Okay. Alright, it's another one down. Hopefully there's a healing machine up ahead. Because I really don't know how to backtrack all that way. I'm going to just... yeah, I think I'll just keep my team as is until the next healing machine. Actually, wait, hold on. I got 2 revives. I just picked up two of those. Yeah. Okay, so I can heal up a team. Alright. And there was a healing machine right there. Of course there was. It's fine. It's fine. I'll come back to that. I thought there was one battle before the healing machine. Mightyena and Stan. Oh, those are 2 Intimidate Mons. That's not good. That's gonna force me to rethink this one a little bit. My Bravo's not going to be doing much of anything, so I can at least keep Fault in there because Fire Blast is still very strong. But I'm gonna have to I'm gonna debail top battle. I'll send in a Maya. Stomp. Fire Blast Attack! And down it goes, freaking incinerated. Zangoose! I know that one isn't a shadow because I already have one. Man, you are not very smart. Iron Tail! Down you go! Maya's already showing her stuff. Sharpedo! That's not good. And Toph didn't level up off that. Sunflora! How much experience does Toph need, actually? 260. Okay, I could just send Toph back in. Nice. And there we go. After this battle, I can rare candy. Ingrained. Yeah, yeah, that's cute. Unfortunately, a little late for that. Very good. Okay. Rare candy is right there. Top level 45. And she's evolving, the last Pokemon of the team being fully evolved. Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Lion! Now I can teach a flamethrower. Hidden Power Water, you've served your purpose, but I need flamethrower now. Especially since I have a sunset, it's gonna be especially good. Is there something over here? No, there's not. Okay. Well, I got space for one.
I'm gonna jump off for lunch. I'll be back later.
Okay, see you later. Email. Yeah, hope you're well. Urjai Kupum. If Team Snag'em goons cause trouble in the desert, go and sandbag them. 575. Let's see if I remember. Let's see if I remember my way around this area. All right, bring it on. Amaya, devour! I need you! Nah, I can't use Devour. I prefer this. I'm sending in Sujin. Dang it. Oh, looks like I made the right call. Or not. Okay. Okay, I didn't make the right call. Devour would have been cooked alive. Nice. Nice. Bug, bug, bug. Bug, bug, bug. Good hit. Hey, oh, you jerk. I'm not too worried about Buck. Nope, I'm a Shadow Pokemon. And another Fire type that's not worth it. Nice one. And Magcargo, another Shadow Pokemon, and also not worth it. It's too slow. The design doesn't lie, it is slow as a snail. No! Not the time to crit! Dang it. Also, you're noticing levels are starting to ramp up. Yeah, doesn't take long. That's why I said I wasn't over leveled for this. 1, 2, 3. Ah, so close. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, when I saw that a Pokemon was fully paralyzed, in my head I always thought it would have a higher chance of being caught on the next turn. Don't ask me why, I don't know. One, 2, 3. There we go. They got one but lost the other to a crit. That's lame. Okay. Hi. Cacturne and Ninetales. Amaya, Devour! I need you! Double Edge! Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. It did 6 damage. Wow. Impressive. Why use quick attack instead of a fire attack is beyond me. Get dropped! Torkoal! And Amaya, level up. Mantine! F. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna gang up on Torkoal and see what it does for me. Nice! And your last one is Tropius! Wing attack? Okay. I mean, I do have a grass type on the field. That did make some sense. Good thing I did set sun on this one. Sometimes it's worth it not to. And we're done here. Very good. Right here we have 2 full restores. Very nice. Okay, no, okay, what's this one? Okay, that's the way I need to go, which means I'll worry about that later. Not gonna stop me? Okay, 2 aggro potions. Chaser Nailix. Okay. Dust Toxin Beautifly. Those won't take long. Amaya, Devour! Sunflora! I'd be concerned if there was a reason to be. Light Screen. That doesn't really change much. The only special attack I have is Solar Beam, and I don't even need it at this point. Illumise! Ugh. Really? The steel type and not the poison type, you use Psybeam Bomb. Okay. Oh, another crit, man! The Devourer is quite crit happy today. And obviously your last Pokemon would be Volbeat. Okay, might as well swap them out. You're going this way? I don't think that's a wise decision. I have to beat you to go this way? Doesn't sound particularly hard. Ibrin. Okay, that's the name. Wheezing and Fortress. That's good thing I have a fire type coming out. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Take this! Thunderbolt! It's been a while since I've seen Clara actually use Thunderbolts. And Fault level 44! Look at you go! Wide effect! Fire Blast! Yeah, Fortress can't survive that. Dodrio! Again. Okay. Take this! Thunderbolt! And down you go. Skarmory! Sadly, not a shadow. I'm disappointed. Safeguard, okay. Dang. Okay, at least that failed too. Nice! Okay, I'm gonna go heal. Then I know there's a healing machine just around the corner. Okay. It's so nice of them just to leave healing machines out for me. Beefy up! Honestly, I could use that right about now, because I could... How many do I have? More than one of those, actually. Yes, I have 5! I should use these. That's better. And yes, that was meant to be used on Solar Beam, because I am spamming that a lot. Hi. I think I can get past you without incident. Hoolig. Azumarill and Pelipper. Sujin! Clara! Nice. Next. Ariados. Okay. Right, Pelipper can learn Shockwave. I forgot about that. So weird. And down you go. Man, your team is not built for taking electric types very well. Willfish, yep. You got one Pokemon that isn't immediately dropped by electric types. And it doesn't exactly do much better. And missile, okay? Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
I missed a snag because of a critical hit. It was Magcargo of all things. That guy had 4 water types, and I had Clara, so yeah, that didn't go particularly well for him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I know what you're after, so I'm not gonna let you pass. Okay, try and stop me, Jargo! Delibird and Grumpig. Suijin and Clara! This won't take long. Those guys got 6 Pokemon. This might actually take a minute. Thunderbolt! Swalot! Aha! Magic Coat? Cool, that changes literally nothing. Next up is Relicanth. You have such an odd array of Pokemon on you.
Most people do.
Man, Clara is on a freaking roll right now. Uh-oh, come on, not again! Golduck! Clara, how far? Suijin, how far are you? Come on, please. 39! Man! You could've gone over.
So there's 3 holidays going on this week, starting today. Your birthday, tomorrow is May the 4th, and Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, trust me. I know. I recognize that string of events a long time ago, my friend. It was not lost on me. Suijin, level up. Quagsire. That's a little awkward, actually.
Well, you do have Devour.
I don't think it's worth going out of my way for that. Because I would need to send it in and either set up Sunny Day or charge up for Solar Beam, either which is going to take 2 turns when Sujin can just 2-tap it with Ice Beam and be done with it.
Ah.
That's like 3 lefts to make a right there. Oh, hello.
Who just joined?
Hello.
Hey, Ren.
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm going alright. Decided to jump in for, a few minutes. Also, happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy. It used Amnesia and then got crit. Sounds about right. And Clara, level 44. Very good.
Nice.
Yeah, the team is fully realized and has a lot of great synergies with one another. Alright, what were you guarding? An elixir! That could be useful. Alright. Devour and Amaya are still at 43, so let's put them out front. Okay. Okay. I don't suppose you guys are gonna let me go through calmly? My name is Carbon. My name is Petro. Together we bring the power double explosion attack!
Oh, dang. Dang, you're in for trouble. You got 2 really buff dudes, basically, like, getting in your way. Oh, they just throw their Pokemon, never mind.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah.
The point of this game where somebody uses sleep powder on you, that was like the smartest goon in a Pokemon game I've ever seen.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the smartest what now?
Goon.
Okay. Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
Oh! I jump kick into protect! Oh! Ouch! Why did that golem have rock throw and why were you trying to use that on my Aggron? I don't understand. I don't know, the AI in this game has done some very questionable things.
Yep, stupid AI is stupid.
Solar Beam!
AI is the future, the AI.
I mean, this is 2005 AI, so... Zatu!
I mean, is there a difference? Far?
Fair enough. Oh, nice one, Amaya! Take that like a champ! Hitmonchan! Ready to start punching! Oh, it's a shadow Pokemon! That changes my thinking. I'm gonna need a professional for this one. You're up, Clara! Oh, really? Future Sight. Okay. Future Sight is such a weird attack. Like, it was terrible for a super long time, and then it randomly got buffed, and then suddenly became really good. Also, Ren, yeah, I saw your thing on Blue Sky. So, you want to know how different Critical Mode in Kingdom Hearts 2 is?
Okay, just aside from damage numbers, what else do they change?
Well, you actually deal more. You actually deal more damage, 25% more to be exact.
Okay.
The game starts you off with 50 AP and a bunch of abilities to equip. Let's see, you get less HP and MP increases from boss fights.
Okay,
And-
so that's one big difference.
Yeah, which combined with the higher damage you take does mean bosses can get pretty tricky. So yeah. But yeah, the simple, yeah, but the HP difference and the AP you're given at the start really does just change the experience a lot. You have to approach the game in a very different way.
Yeah. I mean, that idea with the whole, like, workshopping, the whole, like, that video idea is just like, what is it? A few games that I play usually say, hey, here's the special hard mode where you can do things like, I don't know, just as an example, like, Darkest Dungeon, a game that I've been getting back into. There's a harder mode called Stygian difficulty.
That's clever. Okay, continue.
Yeah, one of the modifiers is, hey, you only have 100 weeks to beat the game, and if not, you just automatically lose. So you can't take your time. You have to actually, like, complete missions faster. Which, okay, that's one way to change things up.
Also, Stygian means extremely dark, gloomy, or foreboding, so that name is very much on point for a game like that.
Yeah. Is it called Stygian, or is it called something else? Let me see.
Got it! Okay, so I gotta battle the other guy, and I'm willing to bet money that the guy's got a shot at the other guy's got a shot at Hitmonlee. I'm willing to put money on that.
Okay, easiest is Radiant. Come on.
Grumpig and Skarmory!
Okay, wait, so easy mode is called Radiant, which, you know, is bright. Medium is apparently Stygian mode, I think. And then the hardest is called Blood Moon mode.
They're really just wearing their heart on their sleeve at that point, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you! The AI actually did something smart, except I was already bailing out at that point. Magic... Why? You're up against an Aggron and a Camerupt. Why are you using Magic Coat? I mean, maybe my Camerupt has Will-O-Wisp, but not likely.
Okay. Oh, I misread it, actually. It's Stygian is the hard mode.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I'm just looking at stuff like that. It's an idea of workshopping, because I also have to, you know, actually play the game on hard.
Yeah. I was gonna suggest Merciless mode in Persona 5 Royal, but that game is a little too long for an idea like this, unfortunately.
I also hear that even on the harder modes, like Persona 5 is still on the easier side, though.
Well, the funny thing is, if you know what you're doing, the Merciless mode can actually be easier, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
It's specifically because of how it changes things. It makes it so critical damage and effective damage is made stronger. It goes from twice as strong to 3 times as strong.
Yeah, and I could easily see how that could work against you if you don't.
Yes, it does go both ways. So it does mean if you're not careful, the dominoes can fall real fast. But that's still really cool.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the Hitmonlee. What a surprise!
Oh yeah, and just also at the top of my head, XCOM Iron Man mode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes it so it saves the game whenever you lose a unit, so that is permanent, something like that.
Yeah, basically you can't manually save; it's all auto saves.
Fun fact: that's a challenge type in Fire Emblem games.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I don't think I have the guts for Iron Man mode because because one, I'm prone to mistakes, and two, games like that will screw you over with RNG always. Dang it! I was really hopeful Hitmonlee would survive that. So that's 2 Pokemon I gotta wait on Mirror B for.
Yeah. I mean, it could be softer. It could be more palatable than like the Fire Emblem ones, because with Fire Emblem you get like a limited amount of soldiers. Meanwhile, with XCOM you constantly replace them.
Well, I mean, the trade away is that your allies in Fire Emblem constantly get stronger.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've been playing Sacred Stones on difficult mode for the first time, and man, the hardest I'm already past the hardest chapter in the game, so frankly, I can handle anything at this point. Okay, that's one. But yeah, but still, the Phantom Ship chapter in Sacred Stones is freaking brutal. Because first of all, Fog of War chapter, so already off to a great start.
Oh, I've heard nothing but bad things about Fog of War.
Yeah, so you gotta deal with that. Unless you're a flyer, your area of movement is very restricted. The enemies are very numerous, and a lot of them fly, by the way. So yeah, you have to deal with enemies all over the place. A lot of the time you can't see them coming.
Yeah.
It gets annoying fast. I failed that one quite a few times.
I want to know, like, one of the more, like, challenging things, like, in Nine Souls. It's the true final boss, where you basically get to fight the third phase of the final boss in Nine Souls.
Please tell me that they don't make you go too far out of your way for that.
No, when you have to select the final choice of the story, you basically chose, like, you either choose to, go back to a dying world, or basically just, like, give up everything to save other people.
I mean, I would do the latter. I wouldn't even think twice about that one.
Okay, well, here's the thing. They make you work for that good ending, because when you do that, you have to fight the final boss, which, yeah, no shit. But, like, the thing that makes it hard is that the first two phases are pretty tough, like, relative to the rest of the game. Okay, so how do I describe this? Phase 3, you're familiar with something like, Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yes.
You know how, like, characters move at, like, lightning speed, and the characters on the sidelines are like, oh my god, I can barely keep up with these guys.
Yeah.
Alright, imagine you're the final boss doing that, but you're, like, forced to, like, basically, like, predict their moves at regular human speed.
Jesus Christ.
And literally the attacks are, like, taking up, like, some of the slash moves literally eat up the whole screen.
Jeez. Man. Okay, but so would choosing the choice I would choose put me on the true final boss, or?
Yep. Well, it's basically like phase 3, where, like, and if you choose the bad ending, the boss just, like, dies after phase 2.
That sounds really anticlimactic.
Yeah, well, I guess you could say it's, like, thematically appropriate for the story, because, you know, being a good person requires that you work harder.
And and sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
Jamie, okay, I have a Smeargle. I'm not scared of a Smeargle.
I heard Smeargle, and I misheard it as spherical, and I thought of that one Drake and Josh episode.
Spherical! Oh man, Drake and Josh is really fun. I grew up on that show.
Yeah.
It's just
Drake and Josh is probably like. Yeah, Drake and Josh is pretty great. I think it's like one of the few shows that, like, the director had like you can feel the least amount of his, like, FX on, so it's like it feels.
Yeah, I remember the whole controversy. I'm pretty sure you watched the thing that was related to that a few years back.
Yeah, I watched the documentary relating to that, but yeah, it's basically like, I feel like with some of his shows, like, that one has the least amount of, like, I guess you could say his visible fingerprints on, so it's kind of hard, so you don't really feel that weird for rewatching it.
It's a parody of a GameCube as a game sphere. That is so freaking clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I don't
did
even
that
think,
on.
like, the parody that was funny. It was also just, like, Josh's reaction, like, spherical.
It became a meme.
Yeah, they did.
Ah, Maya!
Kind of like South Park too, like the Tally episode. They said there was like a Okama game sphere out there.
Man, that's like my own son was my undoing there. Dang.
Damn. What a tragedy. press X to pay respects and all that.
I wonder if the game did expected press F to pay respects to be as big of a meme as it ended up being.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of transcended being a meme in a lot of ways.
I think like, at that point, I think almost everyone remembers that more so than any of the events in the actual game.
That reminds me, actually, I found out recently that that you really shouldn't play Super Battle Golf with randoms. I heard in another server that apparently you hear old school Call of Duty levels of yelling and slurs.
Yeah.
So it's just like 5 in a way.
I guess, I don't know. Which I don't get, because Super Battle Golf is a silly game. How do you violently sling slurs at people in a game like that?
Give people on the internet the chance, they'll do anything.
Have you tried Super Battle Golf?
No, I haven't.
I recommend it a lot.
I did play, what is it, Guilty as Sock with randos. And I did not have a horrible time. That's kind of the shocker, the big shocker.
But yeah, but that's the kind of game you really need to play with friends, because part of the fun is hearing your friends react to everything.
Yeah.
Glad those games aren't cross-play on Switch yet.
Well, I don't know if Guilty as Sock even is on Switch.
Yeah.
By the way, Tony showed me in the server a game called Gambling with Friends.
Yeah.
He showed me he linked the trailer, and when I saw it, I was like, this game looks so stupid. It's going on my wish list.
Yeah, I think when I was talking with Sugar Pie the other day, apparently we were looking at stuff that was popular on Twitch, and that was one of them.
But still, for me, if a game looks stupid, I am immediately interested.
Yeah. What is this? Have you heard of a game called Dench Attack?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, I will find a trailer for it and I will DM it to you so you can look at it later.
Okay. I played Content Warning yesterday.
It is not one of those what is it, co-op games that you play with friends, but it is
the quote-unquote friend slop. I don't like that name.
I hate that name.
Why is it?
One day,
why?
when I get around to into the like video making vibe, I will just make a video just saying, why are we naming stuff like this?
Yeah. But yeah, Lethal Company was a great way to introduce me to that subset of games. You know, like Lethal Company, Repo, and now Content Warning. I like how Content Warning employs a horror genre into it. Like you're trying to go viral by filming scary stuff. That just works.
All right, I sent you the thing, but yeah, you can check it when you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from what I saw, it looks like a mix between like found footage horror and something like that.
Phasmophobia, I think it was.
I think I've heard of that one.
Oh no, yeah, no. Content Warning is like the funnier version, like
PP Max.
I wonder if Phasmophobia still has like a community. I think it's trying to play the whole like horror thing a little bit more straight-faced.
Because I'm not really much for horror games in general, but Lethal Company, Repo, and Content Warning, they are fun times.
Yeah. I don't know.
Reamer candies! Holy cow!
Nice. Yeah. I think for me, like, when I was getting into some horror media, it's like some of it is a little bit, does go into that weird off-putting nature that some of those pieces of media do, but, like, others kind of exist in this quasi-area level of, like, bizarre comedy, occasional bit of dark comedy in there.
I feel like Repo does that well because of its art style.
Yeah. There's this game that occasionally gets brought up in my corner of the web. What is it? Look Outside. The concept sounds absolutely horrifying. Basically, like an eldritch monster is basically like that pretty much eats up the whole sky is basically outside, and if you look at it, you basically turn into like a body horror monster.
Jeez!
Like, wow, that sounds horrible. And then you actually see some of the transformations, and they look ridiculously wacky.
So it's a strange idea that has an interesting execution.
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird, like, they try to actually make it a lot more appealing. Well, first of all, the thing is, like, in RPG Maker kind of game, kind of engine, so it's not hyper-detailed. But then the other thing is, like, occasionally it will just be, like, it has, like, a bit of a weird dark comedy angle with, like, how the transformations go from, like, something actually scary to then, like, a few monsters later you see, like, just, I don't know, for example, a painter basically turning into his actual paintings.
That's actually pretty clever.
Or I think it was like one person who was driving when they saw the monster, and then he turned into a hybridization of his own car.
Okay, that's actually pretty genius.
Yeah.
Basically, the horror version of Turbo Teen, like what was made on Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
I sometimes do you ever watch Robot Chicken?
I remember watching it years ago when occasionally I went through whenever I got bored and like turned on Adult Swim at night.
Yeah, I watched it a bunch when I used to have cable.
It is a surprisingly smart show, you know.
Yeah, when they actually are trying, they actually do get they can be pretty funny.
When I get the chance, I'm gonna send you one of my favorite jokes from that from that show.
Yeah, I remember like them actually doing a spoof on like Batman v Superman, which I know low-hanging fruit, but also like their take was actually pretty funny. It's like I don't give a fuck. Oh, sorry, language. I don't give an F. JK, here's all the Fs I give. Hands him a bag. Hands Superman a bag. Superman, it's empty. And then lightning crashes in the background.
Speaking of horror games, remember Hello Neighbor?
I've heard of that. I remember hearing about that back in the day.
I wish I didn't, but yeah. I wonder if they're still trying to get MatPat's attention.
Probably. Let's be real. Okay, that's another one down. I'm gonna check something real quick. What does that other one lead? Because this is clearly the right way to go. Oh god. Whenever I'm in a game, when I'm playing a game with multiple routes and I take a route and I see it's the right way, I'm thinking to myself, well, this is the right way, let's head back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to be locked out of, like, optional content. What if that thing was, like, the most important part of the game altogether, and then it ends just, like, one health potion?
Sounds about right, but there's always that chance. That tantalizing chance. What is this? 2 max potions. That was worth it.
Okay, never mind.
I like how you're even saying that. It's just a health. You called it. You called it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny to think that Pokemon named the healing items like potions and ethers just to help people acclimate from other RPGs, and then later it was clarified. Oh, this isn't a potion; it's medicine. But they kept the name anyway.
Yeah. Actually, that kind of reminds me of something like the what is it? The SMT4 game, like in like one of the games they call the first SMT4, like they called it what is it? They called the random objects that you find in the realm world relics.
Yeah,
and then they kept calling them that even when they were going to like the post-apocalyptic Japan, and they were just finding random junk on the floor that it's valuable.
It's a similar idea to what Pikmin does with this stuff. You know, like they give meaning to the stuff that they don't quite understand. You know, like if it's a post-apocalyptic future, then the knowledge of what that stuff is would be lost, right?
Yeah, but here's the funny part. In like SMT4 Apocalypse, which takes place from the perspective of people living in the post-apocalyptic world, they're like, hey, we're gonna keep calling it relics. Why? These weirdos were basically showing up and they kept calling it relics, and the name just kind of caught on, so we're just gonna keep calling them relics, even though we know it's just junk on the floor. And like, I thought that was funny.
Yeah. It's fun when game developers have a sense of humor with what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
3 timer balls, okay. Okay, the purple one takes me back. I'm about to be jumped. No? Thought for sure I was gonna get jumped here. Oh, right, this part. I remember this part. Hey, there's the jump. Watch your head and keep an eye on the ground. Yeah. Alright, Geft. How did they get... Seriously, what kind of random name generator did they use for this game? Oh yeah, I do a fault out here. So. All right, let's freaking do this. Yeah, Ren, by the way, Camerupt is unironically one of the best Pokemon you can have for XD because it gets both Rock Slide and Earthquake on its own.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Let's hope Volt can tank this. Yeah, Volt! Look at you go! Take her down! Ah, the reflex. Save Lantern. But I couldn't save Magneton, because Reflector no, that's a 4 times effective hit. Lickitung! A Shadow Lickitung! This might be awkward. I got an idea.
By the way, this was before it got
Licky.
got Gen 4.
By the way, there's a detail about Licky that I see that I'm gonna show you, and you can no longer unsee it. The pattern on Licky's belly is a Wi-Fi signal. Look at it real quick. You'll see what I mean.
I already know what it looks like.
Yeah, eruption.
Alright.
Honestly, tempting, but my problem is I would have to give up one of its moves, and all of them are important. So I'll pass. Like, eruption's great, but I think Camera's a little too. I think Fault's a little too slow, and plus I don't want to give up protect. It's too valuable. Shadow Pit. Okay.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it.
Amaya! Come on, Clara. Yes! Thunder Wave! Shadow Panic is annoying.
Oh, now I'm reminded of the Lickitung sushi game from one of the Pokemon Stadium games, and when it had like some hot food or disgusting food, it would make like a scream.
Hey, also, one of Lickitung's Pokédex entries says that when Lickitung's tongue extends, its tail shrinks up, and there's thought to be a connection there, and that's kind of funny to think about.
Yeah.
Like, does the tongue extend that far into its body? I'll take a thought, don't answer that. Okay, watch your feet. 3 Max Ethers. Okay, I think it's this one that I want. Yes, this is the one I want. A Max Revive! That will come in very handy. So yeah, those glowing panels will take you down to the floor below, and that's the one you want because it gets you to an item you can't get to otherwise. Okay, and my gut is telling me we're approaching another Cypher admin. Like, I'm pretty sure it's at the end of this area specifically. Like, there's one or two more battles with regular grunts, and then I think we have the second admin. Four full heals. Very good. You're never getting by me. I'll be yelled at if I don't stop you. I mean, I understand how that can be scary, but you're not gonna stop me. Stantler and Exploud. Bolt and Clara. Sand attack? That's just plain rude. Thunderbolt! Oh, and a crit! That's what you freaking get! Scyther is Shadow. Sadly, getting Scizor in this game is not an option. It's a bit of a bummer. Hyper Beam! Oh, jeez. Oh god, Clara tanked that like a shit. Man, that was a great Hyper Beam! And Clara tanked it. Look at you go! And down goes Exploud. I love Exploud's face right before it goes away. It's like, how could this happen? Chansey is also Shadow. Oh god, that's gonna take me a bit.
Seems like they got these Pokemon from the Kanto Safari Zone.
I wouldn't say that about Stantler.
No, I mean the Shadow Pokemon.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Like, I know we saw Pinsir a while back.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny that originally it seemed like Stantler and Scyther were meant to be rivals, and then they retconned that into Stantler and Heracross being rivals. Oh, wonderful.
They also did like a rivalry with Scyther and Electabuzz, and when they both see red, they're kind of like bulls in a way.
I don't remember that one.
Showdown at Dark City.
Ah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
That episode is more fondly remembered for Pikachu loving ketchup.
And that's why. Ketchup got into Scyther's eyes and it went nuts.
Also, I got Scyther on one try. I'm genuinely surprised. Netballs be good. Okay, gonna get a paralysis on you. No, Shadow. I'm not too worried about Chansey's damage output because, it's Chansey. It doesn't deal damage. You know, I actually did use a Blissey one time in a Pokemon game. One time when I was playing Ultra Moon.
Yeah.
It did pretty good actually, and that was the playthrough I decided to name all of my Pokemon after personas. Blissey was Ame no Uzume. Okay, I'm so glad I bought so many Ultra Balls. Like I said, I was prepped for war. That wasn't me trying to be dramatic, that was me being accurate, considering how many Shadow Pokemon you deal with here. One.
And
too.
Safari Balls in this game because those things are practically worthless.
Well, no, Safari Balls actually do have the same catch rate as a Great Ball, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
It's just you wouldn't believe it because you have to throw it at a full health Pokemon that can flee. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to when we do that shared Nuzlocke thing.
It will be a while. Because I got a lot going on right now. Okay, my gut is telling me I want to be ready. I gotta be ready for a fight. You know what? I'm gonna get. This is gonna be Top's first proper battle as a Flygon. Let's see. Yes, this was the area I was thinking of. There's another elevator on the other side of this cliff, and I remembered correctly. This is our next boss fight. But Dustin ruined this character for me, by the way. Dustin, tell Ren what you told me.
I'm guessing it's Snaddle you're running into?
Yeah, I ran into Snaddle. Tell Ren what you told me about Snaddle.
Alright, let's hear it.
Okay, so the voice I'm seeing for this character is Charlie Adler's voice for the red guy in Cow and Chicken.
I have thoughts on this, but I'm not sure how to convey any one of them, and I don't want to convey it.
It's like when he said that to me, I was laughing and said, "Thanks, I hate it now."
I don't know if I should praise the voice actor for his what is it?
Performance.
Performance. I guess you could say like range, or I should basically be like, but why?
Yeah, I am definitely more prepared for Snaddle than I was last time because, oh my god, Snaddle gave me a lot of trouble when I faced him the first time because my team was really vulnerable to water types. Crud.
Well, at least you have a grass type now.
I do. But he's got Scizor. Wait, Mudshots? Okay. No, it's a good thing I top flamethrower. Took that red bug. I knew giving top flamethrower was a good idea. And there's the Shadow Solrock. He had Lunatone last time. He's got Solrock this time. And I'm still faster than Quagsire, even after -1. Quagsire is slow. Cast form. He also has another cast form. Dragon Breath. Get the Paralyze? Nope. And there's Shadow Sky, right on cue. And there's Weather Ball, which now becomes question mark type. I find it funny that Weather Ball still has that particular interaction with Shadow Sky. Like, I understand why it does, I just still find it amusing.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I found out when I was doing side stuff like getting all the Shadow Pokemon I missed. Hail's description for hurting Pokemon is actually different in this game. Instead of it saying a Pokemon was pelted by hail, it says the Pokemon was struck by hail, which I find strange. Like of all text to change from the handheld games to the console one, it was that one. Shadow Rave. Ain't tough. Weather Ball. Like, I'm not worried about an attack from Castform. It's got base 70 across the board. I wish Castform was good, because I like its gimmick. Also, in case you're wondering why Castform doesn't have a Sandstorm form in particular, it's because its changing form thing has to do with its body being made entirely of water. Since Sandstorm has nothing to do with water, ergo, it has no sand form. Also another Shadow Pokemon, a Shadow Starmie. That can be problematic. I'm gonna need Clara out here.
Here's an idea for like a cast form evolution. Cast bulk.
Okay.
Basically a bigger cast form, and it kind of goes under the same properties as like Burmy when it becomes like Wormadam. If it's in the weather of that particular area, then it becomes that form permanently.
Also, fun fact about Castform's origin: it's based off the Teruteru Bozu dolls, which are Japanese paper dolls that are hung by windowsills to basically wish for good weather.
Huh.
But Pokemon origins can be absolutely fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Like the whole thing with Magikarp and Gyarados?
Yep, it's Carp Over the Falls, which was referenced in Pokemon Snap of all things, which I find hilarious. Like you evolve a Magikarp by hurling it into a waterfall.
Yeah.
One. Ugh. Okay, Shadow Break I'm not worried about coming from a Starmie, because it strengthens its special attack. Oh, that actually did a lot. Good, Clara. Good. I don't understand the idea of burst of shadowy light. Like, is it shadow or is it light? Make up your mind! And yes, I am getting pedantic over this one detail. Ah, man! Solrock, work with me here! No, Toph! Toph did fantastic this fight.
Nope, no capture for you.
What would be a good option? I think Sujin, honestly. I got an idea. Okay, got them both paralyzed.
Remember, you still got timer balls if they can help.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep using Ultra Balls for right now and save Timer Balls for a little bit later. Okay, good. Shadow Sky expired. Now time. I know it's only 5 turns, but waiting on the animation to hit all non-Shadow Pokemon makes it feel like it lasts a whole lot longer. Come on! 1, 2, 3. Got it! Okay.
That's 1 down, 1 to go.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be real careful.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Stommies.
Not quiet, just careful. I can be as loud as I want!
Imagining that one scene in SpongeBob where it's like, where like he was trying to sneak through his house.
Yeah,
It's like, made like a million noises. It's like, man, this star is really heavy.
hey man,
sleeper.
man, Patrick sure is a heavy sleeper. Go! Who said that?
It's like, how does his shoes make that much noise whenever he walks?
My favorite one was the race car crashing into a wall.
I mean, it do be like that when you're trying to like go around your house in the middle of the night.
Yeah, like you open it, yeah, like you go to open the door and you either hear like a loud pop or it just.
Yeah.
One, two, three, got it! Snell goes down. That's 2 down. I love his running animation so much. So good. Anyways, if you're at the elevator he came up from, let's show that off real quick. Takes you back to the beginning. Oh, hi. You're leaving already? I would like to. Yes, that is the plan. Shuckle and Blip. This is how you're gonna stop me, with 2 of the most defensive mons in existence.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you can't beat them, they'll probably like defeat you through sheer boredom.
I mean, fair enough.
Right, we made the game too exciting. Fine, we'll make the game so boring that you will have to quit out of sheer frustration.
I swear, at least one game has tried to pull that. Like, some indie game has tried that, I'm sure.
If we're being super technical, the genocide route in Undertale is technically like that.
I mean, technically, but that was done to send a message.
yeah.
Whether or not it succeeds on that front is a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something. I feel like a genocide run is something every Undertale player has to experience once in their lives. You know. Because oh man, the things they throw at you when you go genocide is it ranges from crazy to straight up morbid.
Yeah. I've never played the genocide route in Undertale. Maybe I should do that one day.
You probably should. You just have like a podcast or something on in the background because you're gonna need it.
Yeah, and also obviously I'll have to quit the game after beating the
Yeah, that's what I did, so you don't taint your save file.
Because like the last message is like, oh yeah, by the way, you went through the most evil route possible. Well, now we won't even let you get the good ending like legitimately anymore.
Which I don't like. But did you ever pick up Undertale on a console like with the new stuff?
No, I just mostly played. I only played the Steam version when it came out.
Did the neutral final boss get? You remember? Yeah, it's like with the neutral final boss, the way it crashes your game. No, that you don't forget that, you know.
Yeah.
And then you saw. I was like, I'm pretty sure my sleeping patterns were never quite the same after I saw that for the first time.
Yeah, and then you see Omega Flowey.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like my sleeping patterns weren't quite the same after that. And alright. Get out of my face. And yeah, no. Okay. We have made our way a good way through Cyttodark Isle, and honestly, I think that's a good place to call it. If all goes well, next time will be the finale of Pokemon XD. I'll see you then.
Nice.
Look forward to it.